All right, YouTube. Didn't want to have to make this video, but here it is. I thought we were done with the trade deadline videos, but I opened up Twitter yesterday and today, and for some reason, I keep seeing fans talking about the fact that they want the Rangers to go out and reacquire he who shall not be named on this channel, but I'm gonna have to say his name today, Ryan Strome. The title Return to the King. That's complete sarcasm. Anyone who's been a longtime fan of this channel knows how much I despise Ryan Strome. He was my least favorite Ranger when he was with us. And when he was gone, I celebrated when we signed Vincent Trocheck to that 7-year deal. That was the greatest day of my life. But now, for some reason, fans want him to come back. The chances of it happening are absolutely not going to happen. But we'll just, because people want it, we'll talk hypothetically what could happen if it does happen. But first, we got to make fun of the people that do want it to happen. But before we do, make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss a notification. If you're watching us on Apple or Spotify, be sure to give us a 5-star review. Join in on the hate down in the comment section below. Talk about how much you don't want to see Ryan Strome be a New York Ranger for a second time. And lastly, be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms at Fireside Rangers on Instagram, X, and TikTok. But I'm going to get right into it. I don't even want to ask you how you're doing today, Will. That's just how infuriated I am by this fan base.
That's okay.
I get it. We're the Rangers community. We're supposed to be one big happy family. But today is one of those days when I'm like, what is wrong with some people out there? I don't know who in their right mind wants to see Ryan Strome be a New York Ranger again, but apparently it's happening. I mean, when he was with the Rangers, he wasn't that good. He put a couple of points because he played with Artemi Panarin, but the amount of missed nets that he had, a bunch of wide open nets that he just whiffed on and shot wide, is more than the amount of points that he had. Probably not, but you get the point. And this season, he's played in 56 games with the Anaheim Ducks. He's only gotten 33 points, only 9 goals. So he's not really cooking offensively. He's a minus 15 on the ice. So he's not really cooking defensively. And I don't know. He's 30 years old. If the Rangers are going to go out and make a trade with the Anaheim Ducks, go out and get Frank Vetrano. Get Adam Henrique. There's a higher chance of me forgiving the sins of Adam Henrique and welcoming him to the Rangers than there is to see me have a smile on my face when saying the name Ryan Strome. I hate him. He might be my least favorite player in the NHL. And if you're watching this video, Ryan Strome, I hope you know that.
Damn.
I hope you do. I've made it a very personal matter to not say your name on this channel ever since you were signed away and you went elsewhere. And I can't believe it. The fact that people are advocating for it. Why would you want him when you can go out and get Adam Henrique? You can get guys like Frank Vetrano. You can make a trade elsewhere. Get Vladimir Tarasenko, Jake Gensel. There's so many other names out there, and I just don't understand why this is the appealing name to some people on Twitter. I'm sorry if you're one of those people. I'm definitely being mean right now, but I'm just kind of shocked. This wasn't a video we planned to make. But, I mean, outside of that, what are you going to do with him? Because, Mika Zibanejad, although he hasn't been performing well, it's Mika March. He's about to start heating up. Vincent Trocheck, he's having the best season of his career on that second line. So, I guess the position is open, that third line center. Johnny Brodzinski's been solid, but he could really just be a fourth line type of player. The Rangers could use a third line center. But I don't want it to be Ryan Strome. But we'll talk about that later. Will, I'm going to just pass it off to you. Dog on him. Let it fly.
Well, first of all, it's literally mathematically impossible for them to even get Ryan Strome because he has 3 years left on his contract after this. So there's literally no way in hell this can happen. There's a slim to no chance that this would ever happen. But me personally, I didn't have any problems with Ryan Strome. I did, but I thought he was a serviceable guy until we got Trocheck. But looking back at Ryan Strome's tenure with the Rangers, God. Okay, the one thing that comes up in my mind, and I think you can say the same, is I think it was Game 5.
Yep, I know exactly
the Eastern Conference Final. You have a wide open net. Vasilevskiy, there's no chance that Vasilevskiy is going to stop this puck. Not a single chance. And you fan on it. A perfect pass that nutmegs you.
Yeah, I don't want to cut you off. I'm going to let you keep talking, but I need to reiterate the fact that I had always complained about Ryan Strome. I was always a hater, and everyone was like, "Oh, you guys are so hard on him," blah blah blah. That moment that you just brought up, after that, that was kind of my like I'm a prophet moment, and I kind of just stood there, and then everyone started commenting. They're like, "Oh my God, you were right. We hate him too now." It's like, "Welcome to the club," but
Like
continue.
there, like you look at for the time, I was like, oh yeah, Ryan Jones a really good 2C, and then you get Vincent Trocheck, and you're like, holy crap! Like it's a completely different like game. Like this isn't the same type of 2C. Like this guy's actually so much better than Ryan Strome. But there's no way that you're gonna get Ryan Strome. I don't know how. I think some people are only saying it as a joke, but there's no way in hell
I hope
you're
it's a
gonna get
joke.
Ryan Strome. Like what are you gonna do for the last 3 years of his contract? I mean, I guess you could
And,
buy him out or just scratch him, but then you
and
have
it's
money being taken away from other players, like we talked about 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's a pretty big contract, which I want to bring that up. When he signed with Anaheim, it was a 5x5, 5 years, 5 million AAV, and he's only in the second year of that contract. So after this season, there's still 3 full seasons that the Rangers would have to pay $5 million for Ryan Strome, of course, unless something gets retained by the Ducks if a trade were to happen, which it won't. Like I haven't even seen anything that the Rangers are interested in him. That's why like this video is kind of like as soon as I just saw it like kind of trending, I was like, this is an opportunity to just hate. so like I had to take it. But like, all right, mathematically, there's no way the Rangers want to do it. Like they they would have to give up like Barclay Goodrow and at least one other roster player to make it happen and clear up that cap space. I know it's supposed to go up like 4 million after the season, but that's after the season, unless the Rangers like circumnavigate the or whatever the not circumnavigate, the thing that Vegas does when they put players on
Cap
the
circumvention.
cap circumvention. Which by the way, Vegas is doing it again. Mark Stone was just put on the LTIR.
Actually, they said that he might miss. He's going to miss the remainder of the season. And he's probably going to miss some playoff time.
We'll see. There's going to be a game one miracle. I bet you. But mathematically, I don't think it's possible. But let's just say, even if it is a joke, hypothetically, the Rangers do somehow find a way and a reason to trade for Ryan Strome. You put him on the third line, right? That's like the only spot that's available.
Yeah. I mean, you could make him into a winger and put him on the first line, but do you really want to? No.
Yeah, if there's a player that's going to help Kreider and Zibanejad begin to produce at even strength, is it Ryan Strome?
No. Not even close to Ryan Strome. Like, for real? That'd be the worst person to get to help try and get them to get going. Because he can't even get going himself. I get it. You play for Anaheim, but dude, first off, that was your own fault for signing in Anaheim. Like, no one told you to do that. Your agent probably told you to do that, but like, I don't know. If there's anyone that's gonna get Mika, I mean, the only there's no, not Ryan Strome. No.
Yeah. So, so we'll say hypothetically it would be a third line role. Yeah. So that line would be Will Cooley, Ryan Strome, and Capo Caco. That line, it doesn't sound like an appealing line. I would prefer the way it is now, even though Brodzinski doesn't put up as many points as Strome. The unit of Cooley, Brodzinski, and Kako, at least it's like a solid defensive unit. Ryan Strome is not good defensively. Like, I feel like there wouldn't be a single positive takeaway from this trade. Like, stat-wise, offense, defense, money. Like, I don't think there's a single positive.
I don't think there is either. I know it's not going to happen. I doubt. Like, I know that people are just kind of like speculating because they're talking with the Ducks, but there's no chance. There's a snowball's chance in hell that Drury's going to trade for Strome again.
The only tweet I saw about this that actually made me laugh because it was meant to be a joke for sure was like, I don't remember who said it. So if you're watching it and this was
I know who it is.
Yeah.
It's Matt Jackson and Matty Jack. I'm friends with Matt Jack. I do know Matt Jackson. That was really funny.
You don't even know what tweet I'm going to say.
It's the one where it says I bet it's the one where it says Ryan Strome. It's Ryan Strome, and it's like the one that looks like
No,
Empire.
it's not.
What? You're lying.
It wasn't. All it said was, imagine if all the trade rumors about Vetrano and Henrique there's just a smokescreen, and the Rangers about to pull out a wild card and trade for Ryan Strome.
Damn it! I'm cooked. I just got cooked.
Yeah, but I don't know. That about wraps up this discussion. I'm happy that we just got this off of our chest and we're able to just talk about how horrible of an idea this trade would be. Thank you to everyone for watching us just vent and hate on one of my least favorite Rangers of all time. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss notification. If you're watching us on Apple or Spotify, be sure to give us a 5-star review. Join in on the hate down in the comment section below. And if for some reason you're one of the people that wants this trade to happen, try to
you.
No, you can try to convince me. I'll tell you that you're wrong, but I'll listen.
Screw you.
Follow us on all of our social media platforms at Fireside Rangers on all those different platforms that we have. Once again, thank you for watching. Have a good one, and let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers.